Hey guys, Mesmer here, and today I have a console killer list to tell to you guys, and the budget was supposed to be $400, but I ended up going over budget like usual, and it's $424.64, and the price might change here and there, but who knows. So for the CPU, we have the Intel Core i3 6100 3.7 gigahertz, and it's a dual core processor with 4 hyperthreading or threads or whatever. Anyways, this CPU is really good for the price. Um, but if you have more money, I recommend getting the Intel Core i5 if you're planning to upgrade your video card. But I'm going to talk about that later. Well, if I remember to, when I talk about the video card. So next for the CPU cooler, we have the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, and this is a good CPU cooler for its price, basically, because you get cooler CPU pretty good, and yeah, basically. Next, for the motherboard, we have the MSI H110M Icaro Micro ATX LGA 1151 motherboard. This motherboard have one PCI X16 slot and two PCI X1 slot and two RAM slots. For the memory or RAM, we got the G-Skill NT Series 8 gigabytes, and it's actually one stick of 8 gigabytes just to get that out the way, and it's a DDR4 2133 memory. So I got just one, so for later on when you want to upgrade to 16 gigabytes, you could do that. So yeah, but that's for the future. So for the storage, we got the Seagate Barracuda ES 1 terabyte 3.5 inch 7200 revolutions per minute internal hard drive. This is just a normal hard drive. I can't really say anything about it, and yeah. Next, for the video card, we have the MSI GeForce GTX 1050 with 2 gigabytes of VRAM, and this video card was actually made to play esports games, but it could play AAA games fine. So, like, as long as you tweak the settings, you'll probably get around 60, 50-ish most of the time. So now for the case, we have the Roseville SRM 01, no 01, I meant, my bad, Micro ATX Mini Tower case. I only picked this because it's very cheap, and for some reason, I think this is like how they did in the old times or whatever, where they put the power supply on the top. So yeah, you put the power supply on the top of the case instead, and it looked like you could get some good airflow. And I found this video long ago, and it's like this modding stuff. It's actually not that hard. It won't break your system or anything, because I see people always worry about that in the comments when I usually look over there, because I like to read comments for some reason. Anyways, so it's basically where this guy used acrylic or something to just hide all the cables. It's pretty cool. I'll maybe put that in the description if I remember. If I don't, then just say in the comments if you really want it to see it, because I'll probably find it. And yeah. Anyways, so it's very cheap. It's $20. There we go. If you want a different case, because this one doesn't have a panel to see all the stuff in the inside. If you want a different case, then go ahead, look for one. Just make sure that it will be able to fit the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, because sometimes it won't fit, and it's a disaster. Disaster? Do whatever. I'm gonna keep that in the video. So finally for the power supply, we have the EVGA 500 watts 80 plus certified ATX power supply. It's only $36 right now. I don't even know why I said the price. You could just look it on PC Part Picker when I have it in the description. But anyways, this is 500 watts, and it's actually kind of cheap. So I was like, oh, why not? So here we go. So I got that. So in the future, if you want to upgrade, you have plenty of watts to just have. So you have a lot of wiggle room. Well, I shouldn't say wiggle room, but do it. Never mind. You just have a lot of room. So if you enjoyed this really rushed video, sorry about that. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and please go in the comments and tell me like what the fuck you want me to make, cause I don't know what to make, cause I don't have any ideas, and it annoys me. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna shut up and just goodbye and have a good time.